Welcome to More Fanime. I'm your fan of More Anime. How's everybody doing? Today we'll be doing another unboxing video. I want to present the Sweet Style Pirates Rebecca One-Legged Soldier Edition from Banpresto. Oh yeah. Got this baby for $31.99 in Japantown of San Francisco. That's right. I took a trip, over 8-hour drive to San Francisco to see what kind of supplies they have, and I found this little bit of a gem. I don't know if this is a new figure or an older figure, but I have never seen it before. But it really is badass and emotionally awesome, I guess is the best way I could say. Her dressed up like the soldier, the toy soldier from Dressrosa, who turned out to be her father, the toy that took care of her entire life, is honestly better than her dressed up in her crazy gladiator outfit that she wore during that entire arc, which I did appreciate as well. But and you appreciate the idea behind that outfit. I do believe, please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, she wore that gladiator, that really revealing gladiator outfit in Dressrosa because every time she fought in the arena, they would accuse her of cheating, so she had to wear absolutely the bare minimum, so they couldn't, I guess, say that she cheated. They're like, where is she going to hide a weapon, even though it's a battle with weapons? So like, how much could she really cheat unless she had like poison on her or something, I guess. But they were very biased against Rebecca, the former princess of Dressrosa, someone who had not yet bowed down to the great Doflamingo. But this toy, I honestly, at the end of Dressrosa, wouldn't have told you that I would have picked up a Rebecca figure. But I think after you reread something, I've noticed that the second time through, I always appreciate these backstories about these islands even more, since I know how it's all going to connect. But when you're going through it, you're like, okay, I want to know what's going on with the Straw Hat crew, the main characters of this story. And, in Dressrosa, we kind of lose half of the Straw Hat crew. Yes, we get to see them again at Whole Cake Island and Zoe, or what have you, and they get their own little story, which is great. But when you're in the middle of all of those chapters and you're watching this very long but really well done backstory about this little girl named Rebecca, you're just going, hey, can we get back to my guys? Can I get back to Zoro? But by the end of the story, and when you reread it again, you're like, I appreciate these characters. I think Rebecca is a much better character than Sakura from the Naruto series. I think she's got a much better backstory. I think she's more courageous. She's not just about boys. She even sort of gave up her princesshood to live with her father, if I'm correct as well. Please correct me in the comments. I'm pretty sure Rebecca, at the end of Dressrosa, was like, hey, Viola, my aunt, I'm out. You stay here and be the queen of this kingdom. I'm going to go be with my daddy, who is not allowed to be here because he was a criminal at one time, is what I got from that. Even though he saved Dressrosa, you can't allow him to be a part of the royal family just this one time. But as a toy, he was secretly protecting Rebecca. He was secretly planning, and he was secretly just becoming, just trying. He never gave up. After all those years, he had one leg, and the dude cut his own leg off to attempt to defeat Doflamingo, which is just crazy. It's not his fault. Honestly, if Doflamingo didn't have sugar, I don't know what he would have done with Dressrosa, because every time someone stood up against him, including Rebecca's father, he would turn them into a toy and no one would remember them or anything they've ever said, which worked out great for anybody. Like, if I was an emperor of the sea like Kaido or Big Mom and I found out about this sugar girl, or if I was Blackbeard, I'd be like, there's a devil fruit power that does that. I'm gonna get that. Could you imagine if Blackbeard had Sugar's ability to just eliminate people from existence, essentially, unless you can knock him out? Like, he can still go to sleep, but it doesn't matter because Blackbeard doesn't sleep. So he would be so OP with Sugar's devil fruit ability. I don't want to get off topic here because we're here to open this Rebecca figure that I got from San Francisco. But isn't that crazy to think that powers like Sugar's devil fruit ability exists in this world and they just don't go after it? Or it's just been such a secret? Like, that's a strong devil fruit power right there. Like, imagine someone powerful and fast that could defend themselves with that ability. Like, the whole time she was being defended by Treble or what have you. So, let's just hop right in here. Let's hop right into Rebecca. Speaking of Rebecca, she needs a devil fruit power. I guess the last time we saw her was at the Reverie, though, with hanging out with all the princesses, which really pissed me off. And I don't mind seeing Rebecca at the Reverie. It's just at the end of Dressrosa, she made it very clear that she's leaving the kingdom, but she still was allowed to go to the Reverie. I almost feel like that whole spot with her hanging out with the princesses could have easily also been done with Viola, her aunt, who wanted to remain in the royal Dressrosa family, and she could have filled that role. And I'm not saying we'll never see Rebecca again, but it really did feel like her story was kind of over. Like, the one-legged soldier deserves retirement after that. Like, I know there's probably a big war coming in One Piece, but woo, buddy, she's actually pretty big. I love that. I love the sizing here. It's very similar to the Glitter and Glamour series in size. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely adorable, and it's only 3 pieces. If you guys have ever ordered from Banpresto or Ichibancho, their toys sometimes are in multiple pieces or they have multiple faces, and I just don't like figures that come with too many accessories. Maybe something they can hold that you can change in and out, that's fine. But when I have to decide what badass or funny face to put on my figure, that's hard. I don't have the time to be changing that every 6 months or having like a drawer dedicated to just pieces of figures that I might forget about or lose in a move or something, and then remember one day that I paid for this figure and I lost the face of him doing this or something. But no, this is dope. This is actually really easy to put together. I recently had a couple orders that were a pain in the ass. That was it. I just put that together in less than a minute. Oh my God, this thing is gorgeous, by the way. I'm going to get some really good pickup shots of her and in this outfit. I think this is the second version of her, because on the box it shows there's 2 versions, and I think this is color 2. But it looks the same. No, it looks like maybe this is color 1. It's more of a pinker color that matches her hair. Man, she looks good. That's badass. I think Rebecca, man, I like her better than my Sakura figure, that's for sure. No, she is a fantastic figure. I highly recommend, if you were a fan of the Rebecca story, which I believe was a grand princess adventure, and I would say that I like Vivi a little more, but she does seem more important to the story going forward. There could be a chance that this girl, Rebecca, could be a big deal down the line. I mean, they are in charge of a major city in the New World, which is pretty cool. That's part of, the grand, not the Grand Line, but the kingdoms that all went to the Reverie, so she could have some say there. We don't even know. Like, I think the last thing I read was something bad happened to Princess Vivi, but not Rebecca. Like, But the Tentatas didn't they try to attack the Celestial Dragons or CP0 or some shit as well? So I could see Rebecca having to pay the price for the Tentatas' decision. Maybe. But damn. Okay, if you are into the character of Rebecca and her backstory, not just who she is as a looking character in her gladiator outfit, this is the figure to go with. Personally, I highly recommend this. And what's really cool is the box. Usually these Banpresto boxes are kind of lame, but the front of this Banpresto box looks like the cover of like a fashion magazine, because I don't even know if the Sweet Style Pirates is even a title for this figure, because down here it says Rebecca styled by one-legged soldier. It's pretty great. I wonder, is there anything else in this box? Like, it's a big box. No, it's a big box, but with a pretty damn big figure. This is like 6, 7, no, 8. This looks like 8 inches big. Woo! This is going to go good with my collection in my office. This is going to be fan-freaking-tastic. I love it. I was wondering if like one of her legs was going to have this like long boot thing and the other would have like a short boot, so it would represent the one leg thing, the aspect that the toy soldier had going for him. But she just went with the more, the long boots on both legs. But I think if I had to change it in any way, I would have put her on like a small high heel down here, or a flesh-colored boot or something, so it looked like she had one leg. And then that would really match the one-legged toy soldier. This is cool. I'm enjoying this. Did they ever... I gotta look this up, but I wonder if they made other characters like this in different outfits. Like, I wonder if they have Vivi in an outfit that represents someone from her life, but her dad is just... He didn't really have a big impact on her like Kairos did in the story. He was even gifted a battle against one of Doflamingo's top diggity dog general guys. I can't remember his name, but the dude with the ripple fruit ability. I highly recommend this figure. This is more Fanime. What do you think of this unboxing? What do you think of Rebecca? What do you think of her backstory? What do you compare her to Vivi? Who do you like better? I guess I'll talk to you later. Please subscribe and share.